If you want to train the tomato on a stake, it's the same idea that you train the tomato on the central leader, and this is that growth point where all that fuzziness is happening. This is actually little flowers here, but there's also a growth point, which is what you want to leave on the plant. But all other side shoots I have already removed, and you can see the little stubble. They were developing in the leaf axes. That's what you want to remove, and by training the tomato on the stake, you can just basically, you should have started out with this already from week 1. We're showing you how to renovate tomatoes that have gone away from you. So typically what you want to do is every week you want to tie your tomato, and this is actually not a good idea. This is just some leftover twine here that we don't want to strangle the tomato plants, so they have to have a nice generous piece of twine around them, because the stem will still widen, and there has to be enough room for the stem to swell, so that we're not tying it right up against it. That would be a mistake. You leave enough growth. So basically every 6 inches of the way, you give them a little supportive connection to the stake, and every week you also check for these side shoots and train the plant on a central leader. Now, as a contrast, you can see the third technique would be to simply place a cage over the tomato plant. This is made from concrete reinforcement wire mesh, and it's dug into the ground so it doesn't fall over. There's drip tape snuck through the openings, and in this case the tomato can grow all the side shoots at once. We're not training it per se. We just leave it grow, and it'll result in more smaller tomatoes as opposed to larger tomatoes when you train it on a central leader. But the cage method is specifically for when you don't want to bother with all the side shooting. It's the lazy method, and it's brilliant too.